and welcome back to another video. For this week's video we have got a new in TESCO taste test where I'm going to be doing a taste test on all of the new products that TESCO have in at the moment, giving them a rating and letting you know what I think of them. It has been a while since I've done one of these videos, so I thought it was about time that I did an updated version, and TESCO have got quite a lot of new bits in at the moment, so yeah, it was just the perfect time to film this video. I picked up quite a few different things. We've got a good mixture of savoury and sweet. I think I'm gonna start off with the savoury stuff and then move on to the sweet stuff in the second half of the video. I've got so much stuff sitting out in front of me at the moment and it all smells really good. I cannot wait to get stuck in. So first thing that I'm gonna try is something that I've seen quite a lot on Instagram recently. So we have got the Gym Kitchen low calorie pizza. I don't know if this brand is exclusive to TESCO or if they do it in like other supermarkets as well. So obviously it's just kind of like your standard pizza, but it is low calorie and it says high protein as well. So for the full pizza it's 361 calories and you've got 21 grams of protein for the pizza as well, which I don't actually think is that high. I've had a few pizzas in the past that kind of have like 30-40 grams of protein, so yeah, protein front I don't really think it's that good, but calorie wise it's obviously really low calorie compared to a lot of other pizzas. I picked up the Mighty Meaty one, so it's a part baked protein pizza base topped with pizza sauce with herbs, mozzarella cheese, spicy chicken pieces, spicy beef chunks, smoked pepperoni, mushrooms and red onions. This is what it looks like. I did overcook it a little bit, so you're just gonna have to excuse that. The first thing that you do notice is it is a very thin base. There's not much to it at all. Since it's so low in calories, I guess you can't really complain. So I'm gonna go in and give this a try and see what we think of it. It's not bad, to be fair. It is obviously different to your standard pizza, but I guess that's to be expected. The sauce is really nice, the tomato sauce. There's not that much cheese on it. It could definitely do with a little bit more cheese in my opinion, but the meat and stuff on it's really nice. I mean, it says on the packet spicy chicken and spicy beef. It doesn't really taste that spicy, but it is pretty nice. It tastes similar to the pizzas that you get from Muscle Food, if anyone's had one of those before. It's a very similar sort of vibe to the Muscle Food ones. Would I rather have this than a normal pizza? Definitely not. But I mean, it is definitely good for anyone who's wanting a bit of a lower calorie option. I think I'm gonna rate it, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 because yeah, quite good, but would prefer like a proper pizza. So next up we have got the Seriously Original Cheese Nuggets. So these are just gonna be like little cheese bite type things. So this is what they look like. On the box it says it's made from cheddar and paneer cheeses coated in puffed rice. I do love anything cheesy, so these should be quite good. They are very cheesy. Oh, they taste so good. Okay, I absolutely love those. The cheese tastes so nice, and like the coating is really crispy as well. So when you first bite into it, it's quite crunchy, and then you get the soft cheese in the middle. Oh, they taste amazing. I absolutely love those. The only negative thing I've got to say about them is the cheese in the middle could do to be like a little bit more melted. So it says on the pack that you have to cook them for 6 minutes, which is what I did cook them for. So I don't know if they maybe just needed like a little bit longer to melt the cheese. So you can see like in the middle it is kind of like solid cheese. I mean, it's not solid, it is a little bit melted. It could just do to be that little bit more like gooey, so that when you bite into it, it sort of like pools. But yeah, other than that, like they are really good. I would still definitely buy them again. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 for these little cheese nuggets because they do taste amazing, but like I said, they could just do to be a little bit more melted. Okay, so up next we've got something that I have never tried before. We have got the Tofu Co Crispy Tofu Bites, and these are the spicy version. Now I don't think I've ever had tofu before, I can't remember ever trying it. So it just says handmade spicy tofu bites in a crispy batter. This is what they look like. So they're quite small, little square chunks. So first and last time that I will ever be having tofu. Definitely not a fan of those at all. They're very dry. They don't really have like much substance to them. So this is what they look like in the middle. Yeah, very, very dry. They are quite spicy. They definitely have got a bit of a kick to them. But yeah, just the actual tofu itself, really not a fan of it. It's just kind of got like, it just feels like you're sort of like when you're chewing, because like it's so dry. Just not for me. So I think I'm gonna rate them like a 2 out of 10. Yeah, just not my favourite. Okay, so I also picked up this little ready meal, which is another one from the gym kitchen. So this is the same brand that did pizza. So it's the same sort of idea, low calorie, high protein. So I've gone for the chicken tikka masala. They did have a chili con carne and a beef lasagna as well, but I don't know, I was just in the mood for a little bit of curry, so I picked up the chicken tikka masala. Per portion, it's got 365 calories and 30 grams of protein. So this one is definitely a little bit better on the protein front than the pizza. And yeah, still relatively low calorie. So we've got cooked marinated chicken pieces in a tikka masala sauce with brown rice, lentil and spinach mixed, served with onions and peppers. And it says it's 2 of your 5 a day. So nice and healthy, can't really complain. This is what it looks like. So we've got the curry on the side, and then we've got like the rice and lentil and spinach mix on the other side. This smells really, really good. So we'll get a bit of chicken, loads of sauce on there. We'll get some of the rice as well. That's really, really nice. I really, really like that. It has got a bit of a kick to it as well. It's a really nice tikka masala sauce. It is quite tomatoey, but it's still like nice and creamy, and it's just got a really nice flavour to it. The chicken is nice and soft, nice and juicy, which you don't always get if you cook it in the microwave. So that's really good, and I really like the rice as well, with like the lentils and the spinach in there. Really, really good. I'm so impressed by this one. I would definitely say if you're going to get anything from the gym kitchen, I would recommend the ready meal rather than the pizza. I just kind of feel like the pizza, you can tell that it's like a low calorie pizza, whereas with this it just kind of tastes like your standard chicken tikka masala. I think I'm going to give that, I'm actually going to go 9 out of 10, I think. Okay, so we've only got one savoury item left, I think. Yeah, last savoury item, and we've got some crisps. So these are the Chips Veg Vibes sriracha flavoured crisps. So I think these have been out for quite a while now, but I've personally not tried them yet. So I thought we'd pick them up and include them in this video. So rather than being potato, it's chickpea, rice and sweet potato that these crisps are made up of. And yeah, they're sriracha flavour as well. I really like the normal pop chips, especially the barbecue ones. So yeah, I'm excited to see what these are going to be like. So I mean, they do look kind of pretty similar to normal pop chips. They're nice. They're quite crunchy. And I would say they've got a bit more like texture to them than the normal pop chip. And the sriracha flavour is quite nice. After you've had a few, the spice does definitely kick in, but they're not too spicy where like you can't enjoy them. They taste really nice, and yeah, like not really much else to say about those. I think they would be really nice for like, you know, that garlic and onion dip that you get. I think that dip would go really, really well with those. And yeah, quite like those. I think I'm going to give them 7 out of 10. They're nice, and I mean, I'll happily sit and eat the rest of this pack. But there's probably other crisps that I would rather have than these. So yeah, I think 7's like a pretty fair rating. So moving on to the sweet stuff next. I've got a bit of a mixture of biscuits, chocolate, cereal, ice cream. So yeah, we've got quite a few things to get through. So I'm going to start off with these Fox's Crunch Creams in salted caramel flavour. So these are new, they're limited edition. I would never normally pick up these types of biscuits, so it'll be interesting to see what I think. Tell you what, they're not easy to get open. Having such a nightmare here. Okay, finally got there. So this is what they look like. They're just like little sandwich biscuits. I don't know if it's the biscuit or the cream that's salted caramel, or both. Oat biscuit sandwiched with a salted caramel cream. So the salted caramel is in the middle. Okay. They're pretty good. The biscuit is really crunchy, which I personally really like. And the caramel cream in the middle is really nice as well. It is quite sweet, but it's not sickly. They are a little bit better than what I was expecting. I think anything that's got like a bit of a crunch to it, I really like. So yeah, really nice. I would definitely say though they're more on the caramel side than the salted caramel side. If you were to have one, you would probably just think that they were like caramel or toffee flavour. There's not like any saltiness to them at all. But yeah, they are really good. What am I gonna rate them? I think I might go for a 7 again. Pretty good, nice and crunchy, and yeah, tastes nice and sweet. Okay, so next one has got a little bit of an Easter theme to it. As I'm filming this, Easter is this weekend, so there was a lot of Easter things in the shop, but these were like the only sort of like newer things that I could find. So these are the McVitie's Digestive hot cross bun flavour slices. I've never had a digestive slice before. I don't know really what to expect. I've only ever had biscuits. Okay, so they're really small. They come individually wrapped. Okay, so it kind of looks like a little flapjack type thing. So we've got like a kind of oaty mixture on the bottom, and then it's topped with some chocolate. Don't really know if I'm keen on that. The flavour is like really strong, the hot cross bun flavour, and I just don't really know if it's a flavour I enjoy. It is kind of like orangey but cinnamony at the same time, and to be honest, I've never really been a massive fan of hot cross buns, so I don't really know what I was expecting with those. But yeah, not really a fan. If you like hot cross buns, then I definitely think that you'll like those, but yeah, the flavour is just not for me. The actual like bar itself though, I think would be really nice, like if it was just like plain chocolate, or if it was chocolate chip, or maybe like banana flavoured or something. I think then I would really like it, but yeah, it's just the flavour that's sort of putting me off for those. I think I might say 4, because yeah, it's just the flavour that's the issue. I think like the actual bar, like I said, would be really nice without the flavour. So 4 out of 10 for the hot cross bun digestive bar things. Up next we have got some cereal. We have got Crave in cookies and cream flavour. I remember when I was at school, Crave used to be my favourite breakfast. Like I would literally have it every single morning. I absolutely just could not get enough of it. So I'm really excited to try this cookies and cream flavour. So it looks like it's a chocolate shell, and then it's got like some like creamy filling in the middle. They're really small. They're a lot smaller than what I remember. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. I think it's too small for the camera to focus on it, but there's really not much filling in the middle. Those are definitely a bit of a disappointment. They don't really taste of much. They don't taste of like cookies and cream at all, but just in general, like they just don't taste of anything really. There is like a little bit of a chocolatey flavour from like the outside, but yeah, a bit disappointing. I think I'm gonna rate those maybe like a 2.5, just because I know how good like the original ones are, and these just, yeah, these aren't up to it at all. Don't taste like much. They're very small. I think if they were maybe a bit bigger and they had a bit more filling inside, then they would maybe have a bit more flavour and be a bit better. But yeah, not up to much at all. If you're gonna get some Crave, definitely just get the original ones. Do not bother with the cookies and cream, it is not worth it. We've also got some ice cream to try. So this is one of the new Ben & Jerry's flavours. So I think they've recently brought out this range where it's like a sundae range, and this is part of that. So this is the hazelnut but chocolate flavour, and the little description says chocolate hazelnut ice cream with brownie pieces and sea salt chocolatey swirls, topped with creamy whipped ice cream, chocolatey hazelnut swirls and chocolatey chunks. Anything that's chocolate hazelnut, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy. So this is what it looks like when you first open it. Okay, so it's very soft. It doesn't feel like actual ice cream. It's like your spoon goes right into it. The actual ice cream part doesn't really have much flavour, but the chocolatey swirls that run through it are quite nice. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of this whipped cream stuff so that we can get down to the chocolate hazelnut ice cream that we're looking for. So as you can see, that whipped layer is very thick, and you do need to do a little bit of digging to get right down to the chocolate ice cream layer. So let's give the chocolate hazelnut ice cream a try. Okay. So the actual ice cream does taste really nice. Having said that though, I'm not really getting much hazelnut. Like, it tastes very chocolatey, and you've got like the brownie bits in there, and it does taste different to like the normal Ben & Jerry's chocolate, but you're not automatically like, that's chocolate hazelnut. I just wish that that little layer on the top wasn't so thick, because I just kind of feel like it's a bit of a waste. Like, it doesn't really taste like anything, it doesn't add anything to it. I mean, I do kind of get what they're going for. They want it to be like an ice cream sundae, but I feel like when it's in a tub, it doesn't really work. You know, if you've got it on a plate, you can kind of get like a bit of everything, whereas when it's in a tub, you have to like dig through it to actually get to the ice cream. So yeah, I think it was a good idea, but I'm not really 100% sure if it works or not. So I think I might give it a 5. It's not bad, but I mean, there are definitely a few things that could be better with it. I mean, I'll eat the rest of this tub, but I probably wouldn't buy this flavour again. We have got some of these Kit Kat bites in milk chocolate flavour. I feel like Kit Kat are always like coming out with new different things, and I'm really excited to try these. So going by the little picture on the front, it's like a chocolate, it's chocolate around the outside, and then it looks like it's kind of got like a smooth creamy chocolatey filling with like biscuity bits in it. So they are really small, and they just kind of look like a little chunk of a Kit Kat. Oh, they're good. So they are pretty much what I was expecting them to be. You've got the chocolate around the outside, and then it's like a sort of like chocolate spread type consistency in the middle, like little crispy bits. Wasn't sure what to expect from those, but yeah, they taste really nice. I would definitely recommend picking a pack of these up and giving them a try, because yeah, they are really good. I think I'm gonna give them 7.5 out of 10. So on to the last item that we have got to try. We have got some cookies. So these are the TESCO Finest Belgian white chocolate and raspberry cookies. So white chocolate and raspberry is a combination that I absolutely love. So I'm really excited to give these a go. So this is what the cookies look like. You can see they've got some white chocolate chips in there, and then you can also see like little bits of raspberry as well. Wow, oh, they are so good. First off, they taste absolutely amazing. Nothing bad to say about the taste whatsoever. The cookies are actually like quite a bit softer than what I was expecting. I was expecting them to be like quite like crispy, like hard cookies, you know, like the Maryland ones, how like they're quite crispy. I was expecting these to be the same, and don't get me wrong, like, they have got a bit of a crunch to them, but like in the middle they're quite soft and quite chewy, which I really like. They've got a decent amount of like chocolate chips and raspberries through them as well. Definitely my favourite thing that we've tried in this video. I've unintentionally saved the best till last. I absolutely love them. The only thing that I think could make it slightly better is if they added pistachios in as well. White chocolate, raspberry and pistachio. I know it's normally cranberry, but like raspberry for these ones. Oh, that would make it so good, and it would add like that little bit of extra crunch in there as well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna rate those 9.5 out of 10. Just like I said, they are definitely my favourite thing that we've tried in this video, so they need to have the highest rating. 9.5 out of 10 for the white chocolate and raspberry finest cookies. And that was everything that I picked up from Tesco. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what I got. There were only like a couple of things that I really wasn't keen on. Everything else has been really good. Highlights, number one, taking the top spot, favourite thing has got to be those cookies that we just tried. They were unbelievable. Second favourite, I would probably say the cheese bites. They were really nice. And then taking third place, I'm gonna say the Gym Kitchen chicken tikka masala. Things that I definitely wouldn't recommend: the Crave cookies and cream cereal didn't taste like much whatsoever. The crispy tofu bites, a little bit dry, bit of a weird flavour, and the Digestive hot cross bun bars. But I do think the only reason that I didn't like those was because I wasn't keen on the hot cross bun flavour. I think the bar itself would be nice. So yeah, that is everything that I'm going to be trying today. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next Wednesday for another video.